Is your About page turning people off? The answer could be yes. I see the same issue across many health websites and all industries, actually, because the truth is, the About page isn't what you think it is. Today, I'll show you what the About page is really about and how to form a connection with your reader in your copy. Let's dive in. So, contrary to popular belief and wide practice, your About page shouldn't be all about you because your marketing messaging should always focus on your customer. But here's what most About pages look like: our mission, our story, our vision, our experience, our team, something like that. But the thing is, your About page is the second most visited page on your website. It's where people come to find out if you're the right one to help them solve this problem. So, this is where you should paint a really clear picture of A, the problem you solve, and B, what makes you uniquely capable to solve that problem. Now, I'm going to walk through an About page that I found recently from one of my favorite healthcare brands, ZocDoc. They flip the script on a traditional About page and they engage you right off the bat with snappy storytelling. So here's what they do really well. Now, they start the page with this headline: "The healthcare industry should work for patients." And then they've got this great image of someone all tangled up and scratching his head. I love this provocative, engaging headline and the fact that they use the word should. Using should or shouldn't in a headline is a really effective way to grab attention, stand for or against something, and show why your solution is new, different, and better. And it just works really well here to, just capture the reader's attention right off the bat and make them want to read more. Then you go down and they start the first paragraph of copy with "but it doesn't." This isn't a typical way to start body copy, and I absolutely love it. In their time of need, patients call down outdated insurance directories, then wait on hold, then wait weeks for the privilege of a visit, then wait in a room solely designed for waiting, then wait for a surprise bill. They've done such a good job here with this snappy storytelling, and they're just moving you through the story from one sentence to the next to spark connection, really resonate with the problems that exist in the healthcare system today and how it really doesn't make any sense, and spark this desire for change. And I love their short, choppy sentence fragments that they use. They're super engaging and they just keep you reading. I sometimes get pushback from clients when I use sentence fragments like this. But the thing to remember is that copy isn't the same as English literature. It's totally okay to use sentence fragments, and breaking it up like this makes it more readable, more engaging, and it just keeps people reading, which is really the goal of copy, to move them through to the next line and keep them engaged. Something else I love about their page is that the focus stays on the customer. So they don't even use the word "we" until the second section on the page. And even though this section is talking about the brand, rather they emphasize how their solution empowers patients and improves the healthcare system at large. So here they say, "By giving patients the ability to see and choose, we give them power." And then at the end, in time, this will drive quality up and prices down. So it's really focusing on the end outcome for the user and not talking about the brand themselves. Here, you really resonate with what they stand for. They believe patients deserve better. And then they're talking about how they enable patients to have a better experience with ZocDoc, their solution. And they also show that they really get their readers, both doctors and the users, patients. They say, "We help doctors be doctors too. Doctors didn't eat ramen in residency to become digital marketers." This is such a brilliant sentence because it provides a really specific real life example that shows they understand what doctors have been through to become doctors, and that really resonates. And it just makes their message much more compelling to show that they get it, they know what they've been through, and they're here to help make their lives easier. Then, as you keep going on the page, they talk about what they're building, and then a strong mission statement here that they won't stop. And then you meet the leadership teams. Really, this page is all about getting you to resonate with ZocDoc's story, their values, but they do it in a way that it really connects with the customer, and it feels really compelling. So the key takeaway here is to ensure that your About page shouldn't read like a company CV or talk all about what you care about as a brand and completely forgetting about your readers. Remember that your customer cares about themselves. So focus on them, the problems driving them to you, how your product solves those problems, and how you make their lives better.